Hello, hello. Happy Friday, everybody. I hope you guys are all well. Thank you so much for being here. Hello, hello. I'm just going to give it a moment for everybody to come in. And for our replay warriors, a huge hello to you. Thank you so much for watching today's Podiversary celebration. And, this is a lowercase celebration, nothing extravagant. Hello, Deb. Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Let me refresh so I can pull up the live stream. I look glossy today, don't I? I'm looking glossy. Hold on 1 second. Let me pull up the live. We're just going to give it a moment for everybody to come in. Hello, hello. Thank you guys so much for being here. Hi, Deb and Lisa and Lori and Becky. Hello, hello. I have my coffee in tow. I'm feeling much, much better just in time for today's, I guess, get-together, right? Hi, Tank. Welcome in. Hi, Miss Bull and Tammy T and Trish. And hi to the other Tammy. Hello, hello. Let's see. Who do we have? We have Val and Debbie and Nana Tracy and Helen, Susan and Fran and the mods. And Fontrella, hello to you. Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Cherry and Patsy and Janet. And Bites Crochet, hello to you. Thank you so much for being here. Hello, Michelle. Welcome in. It's that time. We finally hit it. Exactly 2 minutes ago, 2 years ago, I pressed my play button. I started my first video at 7 p.m. 2 years ago, and it's been an adventure ever since. I can't believe I remember the time that I started my very first video. 7 o'clock p.m. is when I released that video. So yeah, we did it. 2 years later, 24 months on the YouTube streets. We made it. At long last, we are here. I am super excited to share with you guys all the things that I have in store for us for the time that we're together today. Also for the replay warriors who are watching as well. Thank you so much for watching after the fact. Today, the cadence for today is going to go a little different than I did last year. Last year, I picked all the winners live for the replay treats or for the prizes and things. This year, I'm not doing it that way. All of the prizes are going to be picked after the fact. So they're going to be replay. All right. I want to give our replay warriors the equal opportunity to try out for all the things that were donated to the channel, also from me. So yes, all inclusive, right? Hello, Samantha Stewart. Welcome in. And Margaret S. Hello, everybody. Hello, hello. Hello, Sugar. Welcome in. And Colette. Hello, hello. Last year, I watched the video back from last year, and I felt like we didn't waste, it was 2.5 hours, but I felt like we could have done other things. And instead of spending all of our time picking winners for prizes, I kind of want to just connect with you guys and show you guys a reflection of the last 2 years and let part of what we're doing today be a part of the prizes, So that's kind of the goal here today. But I was humming a song in the kitchen while I was making my coffee, right? Happy Podiversary, happy Podiversary, happy Podiversary, happy Podiversary. I wish us many more, I wish us many more, I wish us many more. Happy Podiversary. Yay! I was doing that while I was making coffee. I'm like, I'm going to have to do that when I record my video. I have to do it. So I did it. So yeah, there we go. I can't believe I did it because, in your mind, you're saying, oh, I got to do that on the video. And then you just get the nerve to do it. And then you just do it. So that's me right now for us. I love that. Okay, so before I get into any of the things, I kind of want to just touch base with you guys over the last 2 years, my journey. You know, I've talked about my experience many, many times, so I'm not going to beat a dead horse with all of that. Instead, I want to talk about what I would like to see for my future here on YouTube. So, in terms of my future here on YouTube, if you haven't noticed, I'm doing everything I can to grow my channel. I want to get my name out there to as many people as possible because I don't really see much representation in me anywhere else. I would like to see me out there. So, however that happens is how I'm doing it. I'm doing it organically. I'm reaching out to people here on this side of the screen. I'm reaching out to people on that side of the screen. And I'm doing it with the help of you guys because it's a community effort. So I'm literally doing everything I can. So that part of what I'm doing will not change. I just want to continue doing what I've been doing. And I'm just letting it grow organically to however big it goes. And with your help, we will definitely get to our goal, which is the silver play before the new year. And we are well on our way, guys. I think we're going to do it. I think we're at 86.4 right now with hopes and positivity and all the things. We will get there. I know we will. I have a very strong feeling that together we can do this. So that's my goal, to get the silver play by the new year. And, you know, if that happens, we'll have another celebration. We're going to have all the things. How fitting would that be to have a celebration on New Year's, but not only celebrating the new year, but also celebrating us, because this isn't about Juan the Yarn Addict hitting 100K subscribers. This is about our community coming together doing this. This is a we thing. Thank you guys so much for the gifted memberships. I see you guys. I'm sorry, I'm blabbing at the gums. Thank you, Colette, for the gifted memberships, and congratulations to those of you guys who got the memberships. Also, thank you, Becky, for the gifted memberships. I do appreciate that very, very much, and congratulations to those who got the memberships from Becky. But yeah, this is a community effort, and if you're a member of my Facebook group, you'll notice that, like, it's a we thing. The posts that are in there, we hit 80K, we hit 82, we hit 83. You know, it's kind of a we thing, and that's kind of what I want this to be. Oh my God. Lori, are you kidding me right now? Do you guys see that? Oh my gosh. Cherry, thank you so much. Lori, congratulations on 2 years and many, many more. You are awesome. Wow. Thank you so much, Lori. Thank you to all of you guys. How awesome would it be for this channel to grow and you guys have the opportunity to say, I've been with him since all the way back here, and look at us now. That's what I want for us. I want that for us. Thank you so much. That's amazing. Ugh. Wow. What do you say to that? Thank you, Lori. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Hi there, Crochet Diva. Welcome in. Absolutely amazing. Thank you. I have to show you guys something that was sent to me. I have to show you this. So Pen, she's one of the mods of my channel. She sent me a gift last week, and I opened it because I usually don't open anything, but I said, you know what, new leaf, new me, let's do this. I opened it and I was blown away. I was speechless. I couldn't speak. And when you see this, you will actually see why I couldn't speak. You ready for this? I hope you guys are ready. This is absolutely amazing. Pen, thank you so much for this gift. Hold on, I gotta get this situated. Okay, you guys ready for this? I'm gonna back up and show you. It's a blanket. How amazing is this blanket? I mean, I can't even, I'm speechless. Like, what do you say when you get a gift like this? And it's purple. It's purple and gray. It's in my favorite color, dark purple. It's stunning. I absolutely love it. Like, I can't stop looking at it. And she also sent me a pole with clips so I can hang it up in the squirrel's nest so everyone can see it. So, Pen, thank you so much for this wonderful gift. This is amazing. Mosaic, this is done in mosaic crochet. And she did an envelope border all the way around. Fantastic work. I can't stop looking at it. Thank you so much, Pen. I needed to start the live with that to just show you guys. And also too, I wear a compass. And if you don't know this already, like, I absolutely love lighthouses. I love lighthouses. I have lighthouse pictures, lighthouse this, lighthouse that. I mean, I love lighthouses. And the meaning behind the lighthouse is what I like more about it, you know? So thank you so much, Pen. Love this. So I'll set this under the table for now. I need a sip of coffee. Hello to Mama Swift and everybody coming in. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here. Wow. Okay, so I want to start off with some of my favorite makes this past year. I want to show you guys some of my personal favorites that I've done on the channel. And I want to speak to a few of these items. Now, they're not all of my favorites, but they are some of my top favorite makes, okay? I wanted to share this with you guys. The first thing that I want to share with you that's one of my favorites is my Sunday Post beanie. So I did this so nice. I did it twice. There is a tutorial for this. I absolutely love this beanie. This is Premier's Anti-Pilling Bamboo Chunky, and I did it in 2 different colorways. So I love how it feels. I love how it fits. Stunning. Absolutely love it, love it, love it. Thank you, Tasha. I appreciate that. You wanted to live in one? Can you imagine how amazing that would be to live in a lighthouse? That would be amazing. I'm just saying. And here is the other one right here. So there you go. If you're interested in making this, it's on the channel. And yeah, the fun thing about this here is you don't tie in and change colors every round. You actually carry the color throughout your whole project. And you can't even notice, but you're carrying the yarn all the way up. So it's a great technique that you can learn if you're interested, if you don't already know how to make it. And this is what it looks like close up. It's a lot of fun. So feel free to check out that tutorial. This is one of my favorite beanies of the year. Okay, Sunday Post. All right, so there's that. I got to move my cough drops out of the way. The next thing I want to show you guys is a favorite make of mine. Totally unexpected, guys. Look at this. Who remembers this? My very, very first knit shawl, scarf. The Linus scarf, the Linus shawl. This is my very first knit project. This is done up with Red Heart Super Saver Biddy Stripes in Sunset, I think it's called. And this is one ball or one skein. So, I mean, goals were hit, you know, and I got to tell you, accomplishments and all the things. And I said, you know what? This has to go down as one of my favorites. Thank you so much, Adele. Thank you, thank you. It's a little on the small side, but that's okay. You know what I mean? It's fine. So, super happy about that. One of my favorites, okay? Another one of my favorites that I want to show you guys is this. Who remembers this? I know you guys remember this. It smells amazing. I love this blanket. This was Big Twist Vortex. And a lot of you guys helped me get the yarn that I needed to finish this blanket. And I did use Big Twist in white. Absolute favorite. I'm a huge fan of the yarn. Love, love, love the yarn. This was Luck of the Draw number 10, yes. Luck of the Draw number 10, hosted by Trisha. Sorry, I couldn't get it all the way out. Love the yarn, love the project, and this is kind of what catapulted me into wanting to do Luck of the Draw. Like, I loved doing this. Okay, I have this obsession with the smell. Like, it's got to smell like dryer sheets. I don't know, it's an obsession of mine. I love the smell of them. Okay, so let me move these out of the way. And last but not least, I mean, I could be here all day showing you my favorites of this and that, but I narrowed it down to just these. Last but certainly not least, here is one of my favorites of the year. So this is my Nana June's Blessing blanket. For sentimental reasons, I really love this blanket. This was made in honor of Nana June, and it's got a lot of meaning to me, and it's got a lot of meaning to those that are members of my channel, because we shared a lot of time together on Zoom, and yeah, I made this in honor of her. So one of my favorites. And I just want to say thank you guys so much for making this blanket and sending it to Boggy Creek for the kids. I know she would have absolutely loved seeing each and every one of those. So thank you guys so much for participating in that. All right, so the yarn that I used, I mentioned this before, was Lion Brand Gradient in the colorway purple. And I worked the cake from inside out and then outside in. And I think the thing I like about this blanket the most, outside of the pattern and all the sentimental things, is the yarn has 10% nylon in it. And for me, it glides over the hook a lot easier, you know? So, yeah. So those are my favorites of the year. And again, I've done many, many projects on the channel, but yeah, those are my favorites. I mean, I've done tons of shawls and all the things, but yeah, I'm a blanket person. I really do love blankets. So, let's see. Hello to everybody. Thank you guys so much for being here. And yes, happy Podiversary. 7:00 p.m. 2 years ago, I released my very first video on the channel. And it's been all the things ever since. All the things. 2 years, yes. Another thing, a lot of you guys may already know this, but Dazzleair, Caron Dazzleair, it's a vintage discontinued yarn. It also has nylon in it. It works up like a dream. It reminds me of this Lion Brand Gradient yarn, like how it works up. It feels very similar to that. It's got that same, not consistency, but that same flow, you know, on and off the hook. It's really, really nice. Yes, Samantha, I did say hi to you in the very beginning. Yes, I did. I always do. So there's that. All right. The next thing I want to show you guys is, let's see, what are we going to do? What are we going to, oh, well, okay. So as I mentioned in the beginning, if you're just peppering in now, this year, I'm going to do the treats in a separate video. So I'm going to do everything as a replay. Okay. And the easiest way to do this, if you're interested in any single thing that I am putting out, okay, I will have to tell you that if you're interested in a giveaway, it's all or nothing. So you can put what you're interested in the comments, but I'm actually going to go down the list. And if your name gets picked, that's what you're getting. Okay. So that's the only way that I'm going to be able to do that, because I feel like they're all really good gifts. I think regardless of who you are out there, I think you would like anything that I have here. So if you're interested, all I need you to do is come back in the comments after the live is over and leave a kind comment. Tell us which one of the gifts were your favorite. you know, any comment. There is no replay word. I'm literally just going to go in and I'm going to select a name one at a time, and I need to verify that you are publicly subscribed, because even though this is a Podiversary celebration, all of my giveaways are subscriber appreciation giveaways, and I'm not responsible for any fees once it leaves me. So I pay for the postage for it to get to you, but in the receiving end of it all, if there are fees or anything because of tariffs or anything, that's not on me, that's on you guys, okay? So I just want you to be aware of that. All right, thank you guys so much for the congratulations. Again, I'm just going to show you the prizes. If you're interested in these, just come back and mention like which one was your favorite. Leave a kind comment. I would really appreciate any and all comments because I do read them. All right. So without further ado, the first one that I'm actually going to be showing you today is something that I would like to carry on as a tradition. So every Podiversary, I do want to have at least one of these. All right. A Chiron anniversary cake. I did this last year. We're going to do this year. So every Podiversary, we're going to make sure that we do an anniversary cake. This is a new one, unopened. And the colorway is Tropical Breeze. Tropical Breeze, super, super nice. 35.3 ounces, 1,000 grams, 1,092 yards at 941 meters. They're suggesting an 8mm US letter L hook, and it works up like a charm. Love it. So if you have this, if you've been working with this already, you know exactly how amazing this is. Hi, Jennifer. Welcome in. But yes, so there's that. The next thing that I will be giving away tomorrow for the replay, of course, is this. And this was donated to the channel from Val. So Val, if you're in here, as promised, I'm paying this forward. We have 2 of these mandala cakes. They're the bonus bundles. They're going to come together. It's going to be a twofer, so unopened. It's a mandala cake in the colorway Gnome. All right. It's a DK weight number 3. Let's see here. 10.5 ounces at 300 grams for the cake. 1,181 yards, 1,080 meters, and it's 100% acrylic. So there's going to be 2 of them. That's the second one. The third one here was donated to my channel from my mother. My mother donated a prize, a treat for the channel, because even though she was not here, she wants you guys to know that she appreciates you guys. She appreciated the time that she was able to be here to spend time with you guys on Sundays, and she wants to know that you guys are not forgotten. So she gave me one of her blankets. So this is hers. It's been washed and dry cleaned and all the things. Thank you so much, Dawn. So this was made by my mother for you guys, for one lucky person. And it is a full-size blanket, 58 inches by 58 inches. And she used a US letter J hook for this. And it took 6 skeins of Red Heart Super Saver. I think it's called Neon Stripes. So yes, and it smells amazing. When she first handed it to me, I wanted to keep it for myself. She said, no. She said, this is for the channel, not for you. She was very, very strict on that. She said, no, Juan, it's not for you, it's for the channel. So one lucky person's going to get this. I have to figure out what we used when we washed this, because it smells amazing. Crinkle alert, hold on. Okay, the next thing I'm gonna be giving is one of my makes. So I wanted to give you guys a make, but I wasn't sure exactly which one to give. And I decided that I'm going to give up one of my shawls. So I'm going to give you guys my Angel's Gate shawl. So this is going to be one of the giveaways. Angel's Gate. It lays really, really nice. And I will be sure to like wash it and dry it and all the things before it gets sent to you, because I literally just realized I'm putting it on me. So yeah, you guys will have this as one of the giveaways. Yeah, I wasn't sure exactly which one to give, but I figured, you know, I have tons of these shawls. Why not give one of these ones away? So yeah. All right. So, yep, Angel's Gate will be going. All right, so there's that. The next thing I have here, also donated from Val. Hirschner's yarn. I showed this a few weeks ago and told you guys that I was saving it for a special occasion. Well, this is it. So, yeah. I'm trying to figure out the name of this kit here. So it's the Prism kit from Hirschner's. It's a 4-pack. So it's medium 4-weight yarn, 489 yards per ball. It's 100% acrylic, machine washable and dryable, and they suggest a 5.5 millimeter US letter I hook. And I can't believe I memorized that, but yes, that's what all this is. It's really, really nice. So there's that. The next one was a donation from Penn. So the same person who gifted me the blanket of the lighthouse. And I did not open the bag. I have no idea what's in here. But she donated this for the Podiversary. So let's take a look and see what's inside this. Ooh. So a bag full of yarn. But what yarn is it? Let's see. I almost don't want to touch it. It looks so nice in the bag. So 2, 4, 6, 8 skeins of this Nako Herkai yarn. So it's Nako yarn. 8 skeins of this. And a Prim hook set. You have US letter E through letter J. Super, super nice. Let me put this back in here. And of course the bag, it's an Old Navy bag and it fits tons of different stuff in here. Like it's really, really nice. And I will be putting in here one of my stitch markers, the JTYA stitch marker. So yeah. Thank you so much, Penn. Thank you, Val. Thank you all for those of you guys who donated to the channel for this Podiversary. So yes. Hi, Kimberly. Welcome in. Yes, I'm doing really nice. Thank you. So, yep. And I believe that yarn came from Hobby Shoppy. It was back when I shouted them out. I believe they were UK based. I'm not sure, but Hobby Shoppy. All right. The next one here comes to us from Laura Twisting Stitches. So I did not open the bag yet. This is from her. I have no idea what's in here. I wanted to wait until we're together to open this. Let's see. Let's see. Hopefully I don't cut anything. Let's do it. Is Laura here? Maybe she's going to catch the replay. Ooh, I see a bunch of really yummy yarn. Tons of, oh, what? What? All right, so I'm like taking the sneak peek and not sharing the, okay. It's a bag of goodies. Let's do it. So we have Red Heart Comfort. We have 1, we have 2. Wow. We have 3. There's 4 of them. 4 Red Heart Comforts, 12 ounces, 340 grams, 593 meters, 649 yards. It's a medium 4. It's 100% acrylic, machine washable and dryable, and they're suggesting a 5.5 US letter I crochet hook. 4 of them. Oh my goodness. How did she stuff all this in this bag? And then we have 2 mandala ombre cakes. Ow, it burns. Ow. It's called Serene. It's called Serene. And it's a medium 4-weight yarn. And they're suggesting a 5.5 millimeter US letter I. 150 grams, 5.3 ounces, 344 yards, 315 meters. So there's that. Oh, there's a card here. Hold on, let's see. Juan, congrats on 75K and your 2-year Podiversary. Well, we're well past 75K, but thank you, Laura. I appreciate that. This has been sitting for a while, so thank you for all you do every single day, Laura. Let's see. It says the project bag is huge, so it needed huge yarn. Feel free to split up or give all to one person. Okay, so I'm going to show you the rest of what's in here, and then we can collectively decide, should one person get all of this, or should we split it between 2? All right? So far, we have 4 of the comforts, 4 of these, and then we have 2 of these, which this doesn't want to stay on the cake. Thank you so much for the gifted memberships, Gwen. Thank you, thank you. And congrats to those who got gifted memberships from Gwen. Thank you. So far, 4 and 2. All right, let's see what else we have. We have Hirschner's Worsted 8 yarn, purple, yellow, and green. Excuse me. There's another cake here, mandala. All right. Look at this. Wow. An entire crochet hook set. That's amazing. What? What? This is incredible, guys. And then we have the Notions pouch. It says crochet because murder is wrong. And then last but not least, we have this crochet bag. Oh, this is a nice bag. So it's a Big Twist yarn tote bag. And it says, yes, I do need all this yarn. That's really, really nice. So that is what she sent for the Podiversary. Laura, thank you so, so much. You're going to make some people very, very happy with all the things. For sure. Okay, so what are we thinking? Should we, you know what I should do? I just thought of something. I'm going to have to divide this in a way that it's balanced. So I'll divide it in half. I think we need to split this. Let's split this. So all of this will be split between 2 people. Yes, that'll be fine. We'll make it happen. All right. So yeah, I have a couple more. Let's see. Let me see. So this was donated to us from Sherry Astrahan out of California. So this will all go to one person. So this is all fingering weight yarn, all of this. This is 100% soy silk in like a magenta colorway, and you got some other yarns in here as well. And then you have some bamboo soft yarn here. So all this will go to one person. Okay. And then this yarn here was donated to us from Linda, dear friend. Linda, if you're watching, thank you so much. She sent me yarn a few months ago, and this will be donated to you guys as well. So this is Hobby Lobby's I Love This Yarn. I love this cotton. And it looks like it's all the same. Let me see. So this is pink, green, purple. All this is pink, green, purple. So 9 skeins of that. And you guys knew from the very jump, there was no way I could work with this because it would burn my hands literally. So, but there's lots of people who love this color in here, right? All that blink. And a last minute edition. This was a last minute edition because of the recent unboxing that I did. I'm putting this into the, yeah, I don't work with this yarn, and I know there may be people out there that absolutely loves this. So this is Softy Baby Jacquard Bernat, and it's a DK weight yarn, but it looks like a 2. It's really, really thin. It's very shiny, like Karen's Simply Soft. My hands are too big for this. I like to feel my yarn. Just saying. So yeah. So that is everything that I have for giveaways for tomorrow. Okay. Yes, I was thrilled, Trish. Let me tell you, over the moon, 1000%. Hi, Denise. Welcome in. She says, I love cotton yarn. I'm always making bags and such with it. Yes. Me too, especially if it's purple. Like, me and purple, we're besties. I'm looking for that bag. Okay. So I just need to get this off of the desk. Hold on one second. I got to figure out a way to split Laura's yarn between 2. So I think one person will get all 4 of these, and then the other person will get the 3 cakes and then the 3 skeins. I think that's fair yardage wise. And then one person will get the yarn and the hooks, and then the other person will get all the yarn and then everything else. So I think that's a fair way to split it in half. And again, when I do the replay giveaway video, I will show you guys exactly like what is what. You know what I mean? Hi, Dawn. Thank you so much for joining the club. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate you. So I think that's a great idea on how we're going to split that, right? I think that's fair. Anyway, I need a sip of coffee. A lot of commotion happening, all the things. Oh, yes. And also, sorry, Donna, I just caught your message. So Donna so graciously donated a prize to the channel. She's donating a yarn winder. So I will be drawing a name for a yarn winder, and then that winner, I will send the information to Donna. Once I receive your information, I'm going to send that to Donna, and she's going to send you a yarn winder. So thank you, Donna, for your generous donation to the channel, because if you work with yarn, you definitely could use a yarn winder, right? So thank you so much for that. Is it just me or is it hot in here? Whew. Lots of things happening, right? Oh my goodness. I still have more things to show you guys. This isn't it. I mean, well, prize-wise, yes. But I do have some things just to recap. So since the last Podiversary, we've done 3 projects, cows, mouse. And I kind of want to show you just like a recap of the year. So after the last Podiversary, we kicked off Autumn Aspirations. Hi, Ann. Welcome to the fellows. Thank you so much for joining. You're going to love it here. You're going to love it here. So we have Autumn Aspirations. If you guys haven't seen it, I have the tutorials and all the things down there. Also Deb Dow, she sent donations to the channel. I will do those separately once I receive the package. But yes, Deb Dow did a donation to the channel. It's in transit. All right. Hello, Michelle. Welcome in. Karen says, Juan, you are our purple passion. Well, I love that for us. For you, for me, for us. Love it. And Deb Dow, thank you so much again for donating your wonderful, talented project bags to the channel. I think she calls them duffel totes, and they're amazing. I'll show you what it looks like. So this is a duffel tote. I keep mine close by. So you can actually pull it tight like this, put all your projects and everything in it, or you can just keep it inside like that. It's really, really nice. It's perfect. And it's got my favorite thing, which is coffee. So once I get them in, I will show you guys, and I will do like a drawing and everything for them. She did show them to me. They're absolutely amazing. Jaxie named them. I love it. It's such a great name for it. It's an amazing name, actually. So, so good. So thank you guys so much. Thank you, Deb Dow. I appreciate you. All right. So let's see. Let me get this. And she also made this. So it's a notebook cover. Love it, love it, love it. So good. I really like my new Podiversary song. You know, that whole happy Podiversary. I love it. So good. Anyway, let me show you this Autumn Aspirations blanket if you haven't seen it. This was our fall crochet along last year. It's been sitting in the closet for most of the year, but yes, this was our project last fall. Absolutely love it. Bunch of autumnal colors. And the great thing about this project was we started with the square like this, okay, and then we took this square and turned it 45 degrees into like this diamond, and then we took the diamond and made a square around it. Super, super fun. And the yarn I used was Lion Brand Pound of Love for this project. Very, very nice. Lots of fun stitches and all the things. Love that. And then after this one, the spring cow came along. And if you know, you know. I mean, I don't want to say it went viral, but a lot of people participated. And we have the Wildflower Oasis. This was our spring crochet along. Spring crochet along, Wildflower Oasis. Absolutely wonderful. It gives me like heirloom vibes. It's like that blanket that you pass down from generation to generation. Absolutely love it. I have to tell you, this is one of my favorite crochet alongs to date. I had such an amazing time crocheting this. So I made 2 other ones, and as soon as I was done making them, they immediately became gifts. So I didn't really have time to show you guys. I finished them, and right off to family they went. So yeah. And then we just finished a summer make-along, guys. So if you don't know, we did a summer make-along to prepare for the fall. But I think what we created will also take care of our winter needs, because the big boxy cardi was what we made recently. Yes, we did our first wearable on the channel. The big boxy cardi. It's meant to be oversized. Sleeves, oversized sleeves, all the things. Very, very nice. So, yeah. Very, very nice. Am I missing any of the things? It's so hot in here. Still working on the cardi? Yes. Take your time. Take all the time you need. But yes, and the great thing about this is that everything is still in a playlist on the channel. So whether you get to it now or 6 months from now or next year, it's always going to be there for you. So no hurries. Take your time. Enjoy all the things, however you decide to enjoy them. So yeah, this was our summer crochet along. Now, in the coming days, there will be a post on the community tab for a poll. I did this last season. I'm going to do it again this season. I want to know if you guys are interested in a crochet along or a make along for the fall. So ever since I started my channel back in 2023, every season we've had a seasonal project. So we started with, I believe it was the winter stitch make along or crochet along, and then the spring crochet along, and then all the things. So every season we do a project. I'm going to put a poll out to see if you guys are interested in a crochet along or a make along, and the winner of the poll will dictate what the project will be. I have a feeling it's going to be a crochet along, but whatever it turns out to be, I have a very strong feeling I think it's going to be a crochet along this time around, but we'll see. You guys may surprise me. I'm sitting here saying crochet along, but you guys may just turn around and say, nope, let's do a make along. So thank you so much, Cindy Lou. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. It's so heavy right now. And for some odd reason, we've had such cool weather like all week. And then today, boom, we have heat. Totally unexpected. I did not expect the heat to come the way that it did. But let me get this off. Woo! Oh my. Let me get this off. I'm sweating. Okay. Hi, Jess. Welcome in. Hurry up, winter. Exactly that. So, yeah. What is the difference between a cowl and a mouse? So a cowl is a crochet along. So it's tutorial based. I roll out videos once a week for the length of our project, and every week you follow the tutorial and you work until the next video. The make along is a project where, like the cardigan, I give you the tools and then you go make it. So that's kind of what we did with the cardigan. I gave you the building blocks. I taught you how to put together a cardigan, but it was up to you to crochet it however you wanted to crochet it. So that's the difference. Crochet along and then a make along. All right. You love my crochet alongs. You can follow very easily. Well, I try. It takes a lot of practice getting it to a point where people can actually follow. So yeah, if you guys are interested, hey Jax, welcome in. Welcome to the 2-year Podiversary. Woo! Woo! So yeah, I personally, I gotta tell you, it doesn't matter to me either way. I love doing all the things. So whether it's a crochet along or a make along, I'm totally okay with whatever you guys decide. But for the most engagement, I need to reach out to you guys to see what the most of you guys are interested in doing. So again, in the coming days, I'll put a poll out there on the community tab. Make your selection and may the best one win. All right? So there's that. I got to do it again, guys. I'm sorry. Cover your ears if you don't want to hear it. Happy Podiversary. Happy Podiversary. Happy Podiversary. Happy Podiversary. I wish us many more. I wish us many more. I wish us many more. Happy Podiversary. Yes, I have to do that. Why? Because. Because it only happens once a year, right? So why not? Let's do the things. I got to tell you how thankful and grateful I am that you guys are here and that you guys are hanging out with me today, just to take a few moments to observe, like, hey, he's been here for 2 years. That's pretty awesome, you know? And I got to tell you, I've said this before and I'll tell you again, I had no idea that my experience on YouTube would be like this. And I got to tell you, I'm very thankful for the journey that I've had, and it wouldn't be this way if it wasn't for you guys. So many of you guys are in my corner, supporting me, lifting me, and showing me the way. And that goes without saying. I believe that the journey is how we make it, you know, and I keep meeting new people, and that's great. And I absolutely love that for the channel, you know. So thank you guys so much for being here and hanging out with us. All the things. How about making a scarf for a crochet along with many stitches in it, like a stitch along, like a stitch sampler? That's a great idea. That was an awesome song. Well, thank you, Daisy. I appreciate that. You keep hitting enter mid-sentence. That's okay. No worries. You're going to hype this in the replay? Well, thank you. I appreciate the hypes, guys. I didn't really know that was a thing until, like, someone mentioned it, and then I go to look, and I'm like, oh, you can actually hype this up? What? That's great. Hi, Arcane. Welcome in. Hi, Tie-Dye Dawn. 86.4, right, guys? So let me put this question out there to you guys. Do you guys think that it's possible? Do you think that it's feasible that we're going to have like this celebration on New Year's where we're doing like a silver play celebration? I think maybe. I think we can do it. I think we can do it if we come together as a community like we've been doing, and we just keep putting the word out there, telling everybody about all the things, right? Because I got to tell you, the biggest growth in me is physically going out there to the yarn stores and introducing myself to complete strangers. Like, I didn't realize how much of a people person I really was until I started doing it. I walk right in there. I'm like, hi guys, I'm Juan the Yarn Addict. I'm on YouTube. Check me out. If you like what you see, subscribe. Do any of you guys in here crochet? If not, let me show you some things. And I would literally pull out yarn from my bag and show them little tips and tricks and things right there. And that's how I get subscribers, like in real time, in person. And it's a lot of work, but you know, it's worth it, because when you meet someone in person, it's very different than meeting them virtually, you know? So it adds a new layer to the channel, which I think is great. Thank you so much, Jess, for the super chats. That's very kind of you. Thank you so much. You guys are amazing. But yes, 1,000K. Deb says 1,000K, guys. 1,000K. Thank you for the laugh, Deb. I appreciate that. They love you at Yarn Farm. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. I love them back. They have such amazing yarn there, guys. You guys saw the yarn that I showed you from that yarn store? So their yarn store is like the closest to Rhinebeck. And I'm actually considering on going to Rhinebeck for the first time this year, and I will definitely be back. I will definitely be back to that yarn store. Very nice staff there, and yeah, super nice folks. Love it. 3 hypes a week. Is that all you guys get? Oh my goodness. I don't like that for you guys. 1,000K is a gold blade. Isn't that like a million? It's a million, right? 1,000K is a million. 100. Oh, what? Yes. 100K is the silver. Rhinebeck was apparently, yeah, it rained the entire time. Julia, thank you so much for the wonderful super chat. I really appreciate you guys. You guys are amazing. Time for cake and cream, ice cream? Yes. Well, Jessica, I really do appreciate that, but you know what? I'll take what I can get right now, and you know, one thing at a time. And with your help, guys, I can get to my silver play by January 1st. Diva Chino, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Too kind. Let me click these like buttons, guys. So generous and kind. You guys don't have to do this at all, I promise, but I do appreciate everything that you guys are doing. So yeah, I'm considering on going to Rhinebeck this year for the first time. I want to experience what that's like. I want to bring you guys along with me if I'm allowed. I want to meet people in person and shake people's hands and let them know that I exist and that I have a growing channel here on YouTube, and I'm looking very forward to growing my channel with them. So yeah, hopefully that does something and I can bring you guys along with me for the ride, you know? Rhinebeck is literally around the corner. I believe it's next month. It's just a few weeks away. And it's not that far. It's 4 hours from me. Actually, 3.5 hours. It's 3.5 hours north from me. So, yes. Val, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. You guys don't have to do that. But thank you. Let's see. Yes, that was very kind of you guys. Thank you so much. Are you allowed to record? I'm not sure, but there are Yarny stores around the place that I can definitely record outside of Rhinebeck. Hi, Carrie. Thank you so much for the super chat, and thank you for the congratulations. Listen, here's to many more, guys, right? This is the second Podiversary. Hopefully, I can get up there with some of you guys that have been around for a handful of years plus. I hope. Tony Lipsy records. Okay. I haven't actually watched any of her videos from Rhinebeck, so yeah. But I'll ask to be sure. You know, every year some of the rules change, so it's always good to be sure before you just assume. So I'll check with them before I actually do any of the things. Check out TL Yarn Crafts. Okay, I'll definitely check it out. I'll look into it. She wore a crocheted sweater. That's so cool. And I love the fact that Rhinebeck is close to me. 3 hours, 3.5 hours away. It's just a few hours. It's fine. A whole handful of tolls between me and them, but it's still only a few hours. Thank you guys so much for the support. Thank you for the super chats and all the things. Blatantly Billy says, Juan, your work ethic is impeccable. You know what? You know what causes me to do all of this, honestly? It's you guys. And I tell my team this all the time. I've always told my team, like, you guys are the fuel that lights me on fire. The comments that you guys leave in my videos and the comments that you leave in my emails and my direct messages on Instagram, those words of support really drive me. Because people are like, oh my goodness, Juan, you're putting out something else? Yeah, because someone literally just said to me, Juan, I waited all day for your video, and now you finally put one out, and I finally feel like I have a friend that I can sit with today. When you get an email like that, how could you not make a video? Right? Someone was literally waiting to hear from me, and they finally got a video from me, and it's like, okay, well, I have to record another one because my friends are waiting for a video. Like, they need company. I got to do the things, you know? So it just fuels me to want to do more for you guys. And, you know, I know for some of you guys, it seems like it's a lot, but like, that's okay. It's always going to be there. So whether you watch it now or later, it's no big deal, but just know that someone out there is waiting. They want that crochet company. They want someone to listen to while they clean the house or while they crochet on their projects, you know? And I love being that person for them. So like, that's why I put out all these videos. It's because of you guys, honestly. So yeah. And and that's not going to stop, by the way. I'm going to keep doing that because I love doing it. I find no greater pleasure in all that I do. But that one thing, like just being like company for you guys is just the best. I love it. You love watching all the things? I do too. And, you know, I think for the year forward, I really just want to get into a system of things. I have been working with structure over the last few months, but I want to just become more structured with what I put out. And I don't want everything to be so systematic, but I just want to be able to just balance myself out so I don't burn myself out, you know, because I have been putting out content nearly 7 days a week for the last 2 years. And in order for me to keep doing that, I just want to make sure that like I remain consistent with all the things, you know, and I don't push myself too hard. And you guys remind me of that all the time. So, you know, thank you for that for sure. 100%. Thank you so much for the happy anniversary wishes, everybody. And Regina says, I enjoy the company. I live alone. Absolutely. Thank you. Thank you so much, Cindy Lou. She says, congratulations, love and hugs to you, Mama Wilma, and all those who spread love and good vibes. Happy to be here and love you all bunches. Thank you so much, Cindy Lou. That was very, very kind of you. And welcome to the officials. Be beautiful. Welcome in. Thank you for joining the club. Amber says, you are amazing, Juan. You keep me company when I'm crocheting like tonight. Absolutely. Like, I feel this is what kind of keeps the Crojo going. When you have someone talking all the fun yarny things, it like keeps you in the mood, you know? And yeah, I gotta tell you though, like, that's one of the reasons why I have so many whips. It gives me things to talk about. Like, I just like having them here so I can just, you know, I can give myself some ADHD and just bounce all over the place. Ooh, that's shiny over there. Let me talk about that for 15 minutes. Ooh, that's shiny right now. Let me talk about that for 10 minutes. You know, it gives me tons of things to talk about. In turn, you guys listen to me and it's like, oh, he started that and he started that. Oh, I got to try that too. You know, so it kind of keeps the ball rolling for all of us. And I love that. So it's great. Anna, thank you so much for being a member for 5 months. I really appreciate it. Kathy says, I can visualize that happening in my head. I promise you that's exactly what happens. Right now, at any given moment, I at least have 5 whips around within arm's reach. I can literally show you right now without getting up from my chair, 5 whips that I have just sitting here, waiting to be worked on, that I could sit here and talk to you guys about all the things. Oh, so good. We all have our squirrel moments, Becky says, right? We do. And I actually help promote that. I squirrel every 3 minutes here, and you know, I guess I'm a bad influence in that way. What is the best way to contact me? So my crafting life asks, the best way is to reach out to me at juantheyarnaddict@gmail.com. Yes, Michelle Crochets, welcome to the officials. Thank you so much for coming back. I appreciate you. As always. Hi, Anita. She says, hi, Anita. I'm working on my blanket Afghan for my bed, and I love to hear you talk and watch all your videos. Thank you so much. Listen, that's the biggest gift that you can give me. And I can't stress that enough. You guys out there, you know, you may ask yourself, you know, what's the best way I could support the channel? I got to tell you, the best way to support me is just watch, literally. Denise asks, Juan, when are you going to schedule a member Zoom at a time that is reasonable for someone who works full-time and lives on the west side of the country? Sunday morning at 9 a.m. is 6 a.m. in Arizona. So I think what I'm going to do, and I've already been working with my team on this, so we are going to be moving those days. We're going to be moving the things around. Thank you so much, Trisha. Mama Swift says, cheers to all the years to come. Thank you so much for that. I have started doing lives first thing Monday morning for those across the pond and beyond. What I may do is take one of the 2 Zooms and move, because I do a Sunday morning Zoom, as you know. I may change the time of that. Also, my weekday Zoom, I may move that as well. So I'm working with my team on making it more accessible for more people, because I do realize that our Thursday evening Zoom is like midnight for UK and beyond. So I'm working with the team on that. So yeah, stay tuned. We're doing it. I want to make sure that you guys are able to attend, where more people can attend, you know? So I wanted to join, but it doesn't make sense to pay for a membership when all the perks are at times I can't attend. So what time would be best for the West Coasters? Because I do get a few people from the West Coast, but it is super early, and I know not everybody can actually make it. I was thinking maybe like we could do Sunday at noon, my time, which is 9 a.m. on Sunday, instead of 6 a.m. Western or Pacific. Sorry. So yeah. Yeah. So yeah, Zoom is just one of the perks, like Kim was mentioning. So the official members of the channel get a free written pattern designed by me once a month. Every month it's a different pattern, and you get exclusive access to that pattern before everyone else for 2 whole weeks of the month. And some of you guys have built a nice collection of my patterns, which I find absolutely amazing. And that's just one of the many perks that you guys get as officials. So that's really nice. Let's see, anytime after 9 a.m. on a weekend or after 6 p.m. Arizona time during the week would definitely work. That's cool. Arizona time, is that Mountain Time or is that Pacific? I should know this, but yeah, Pacific, I'm sorry, Central and Eastern are the ones I know well. It's that Mountain Time and Pacific I'm not sure about, you know? It's Mountain Time. Is it Pacific or Mountain? Not really sure. Not really sure. The written pattern is worth membership alone. Yes, I got to tell you that the written pattern that comes out every month, I mean, everyone else has to pay for it, but you guys get it for free. So it is Mountain Time. Okay. Yeah, like I said, I want to work with my team on moving that around because I do know that it's not accommodating to all time zones. So they will be at 2 different times always. Those Zoom calls will never be at the same time because we're trying to accommodate the different time zones. So, yeah. Arizona is mountain, but we don't do daylight savings. Okay, that makes sense. Pacific in summer and mountain in winter. Got it. Okay, very, very nice. Thank you. And by the way, I can't wait for you guys to see what the pattern is going to be for this month. I am releasing it a little later because, as you may know, guys, I was not well over the last couple of days, which delayed everything, but well worth the wait, I promise you. It's going to be a very, very nice pattern that's going to be coming out for this month. Very excited about it. So stay tuned for that. I can't wait. So before I wrap up, guys, I kind of want to let you guys know how this is all going to go. So if you guys are interested in any of the things that I showed earlier, and if you're not sure what I'm talking about, watch the replay so you can see all the things again. I'm going to equally divide all the things, and I'm going to bag everything up. And then tomorrow, 24 hours from now, I'm going to do a replay video, and I'm going to go to the random comment picker, and I'm going to pick winners for all these presents, all the gifts, all the things, okay? And the way that I'm doing it is, I'm going to show you the list. I'm going to tell you the list, and I'm just going to start picking. So if you're interested in any of this, any one of these prizes could be yours. So you can, all I'm asking is that you come back and you leave a kind comment. Maybe tell me which one of the things were your favorite. It's not going to guarantee that that's what you're going to get, but just come back and leave a comment. And I just need to make sure that you're publicly subscribed to the channel, as all of my prizes are subscriber appreciation giveaways. So everything from the hooks to the yarn to the blankets to the shawl, all the things, any one of these prizes could be yours, okay? So I would really appreciate your support by just coming back, leaving a comment if you're interested. If you're not interested in any of the things, just kindly refrain from commenting because all comments are going to count. There is no special replay word. So if you leave a comment in the replay, then it's going to count for an actual prize, okay? So please keep that in mind. Anybody have any questions about that? Because this is a little different. It's off the beaten path. This is not how I normally do it, but I want everybody to have a fair chance, even those who are watching the replay, because there's a lot of people who live in different time zones and they're not able to make this because they're sleeping, and it's really not fair to them. So I want everybody to have a fair chance. That's why I'm waiting 24 hours. So yeah, in 24 hours, I'm going to draw for prizes. All right. Any questions? I'm just making sure. Vicky says, thank you for all you do. Much respect from Western Australia. Absolutely. 100%. And before anyone asks, if you are publicly subscribed to my channel, whether you live next door or in South Africa, and you win my prizes, you are eligible. Again, as I mentioned before, once this leaves me, I am not responsible for any fees that you incur on the receiving end. So keep that in mind. If you live in a country that requires that you pay a fee when you receive a parcel or a package, maybe refrain from participating if you don't want to pay those fees. I'm not responsible for that once it leaves me, okay? So just keep that in mind. If it gets returned and I get it back, I'm not resending it, okay? It's a one-shot Sally because postage is not cheap. All right. So all I need you to do is to come back and tell me what yarn was your favorite that you saw. You know, if you don't know what to put, just, hey, Juan, I really love those hooks. Any kind of comment works. There's no replay word. All comments count. All right. And if you're not interested in participating, just don't leave a comment, because all comments are going to count. All right. So it's easy as pie. And just know that if you mention how much you love the hooks, it's not going to guarantee that you're going to win the hooks. You're going to win any one of the prizes in no particular order. Okay. But I will list off how many there are from the jump, and then I will go down the list and I will pick our prizes and do all the things. Okay. So please be sure to watch the replay. Leave a comment telling us what yarn was your favorite. If that helps you, leave a comment, and then you're automatically in the play for a prize. All you have to do is make sure that you're publicly subscribed. Okay? Let me make sure there's no other questions. Let's see. Okay, I think we're good. You don't have to use any special word, as Kim is mentioning. Absolutely. And I got to tell you, there's some really nice prizes in here. And before I sign off, I want to say a special thank you to those of you who have donated to the channel for this Podiversary. So we have Donna A. We have, we have Linda. We have Laura Twisting Stitches. We have Val. We have Sherry Astrahan. And my mom. And myself. And if I forgot your name, I apologize. But, and Penn too. So thank you guys all so much for donating prizes for the viewers, for the channel. I love being able to share all the things. So thank you for helping me do that. And so that's all for me for now. Happy 2-year Podiversary. And here's to many, many more. Let's do this. Let's get to the 100K by the new year. All right. Thank you so much, Shay. I appreciate that. Wow. You guys are amazing. Thank you guys so much for an amazing 2 years. And here is to many, many more to come. All right, guys. Have a wonderful, wonderful Friday. And I shall see you guys on the next one. Bye, guys. Bye.